Moving on here, we've got the All-Star Meatloaf. Meatloaf is going to be featured in location 180 at the Miller Grill. That's going to be at the Home Run Porch over there, okay? So this is a double-decker Asian-infused meatloaf right there with a daikon radish slaw. So you got a nice crisp citrus slaw on top of that, and a great meatloaf taste between a tomato and teriyaki glaze that's on top of that. So that's going to be featured over at the Miller Grill. Then you move into right field, and we're looking at the Parmageddon making its return. That's 2016 Best Ballpark Food Ballpark Digest. So that's kind of an obvious one to bring back at this time. A few years ago, you can ask us if we had pierogies anywhere. We didn't have any, and now we've got pierogies in 6 different locations. So I think we're well represented when it comes to pierogies here at the ballpark. But super proud of those guys, of course. Melt, trending restaurant in themselves and opening multiple locations. So very proud to feature the Parmageddon coming back for the All-Star game. Moving down here, as you guys get into center field, you'll see that we're going to pop up a new location. It's called Eat Cleveland, and Eat Cleveland's going to have a few different items for us, and we're going to utilize from the West Side Market the pierogi lady, and that's actually I think her name. She's amazing, and she can do handmade pierogies of anything. Throughout the ballpark, we'll be having a crab cake pierogi that she's made, beef taco pierogi as well for one of our nacho stations, and this one is a potato and cheese pierogi, fully loaded. So you can see it's got bacon in the brulee cabbage on top. So that's going to be a part of our Eat Cleveland. Eat Cleveland's going to have a couple different items as well. As we move over to the next stand here right behind us, we'll take a look at some of the hoagies and the gyros that's going to come from that location. There we go. Yes. Yeah. You're good. Okay, starting on this side over here, we've got the sliced sausage hoagie, and yes, it is going to be that big. It's a thinly sliced artisanal sausage, right? So you got your sweet, you got your hot, you got your Polish sausage inside, and then it's fully loaded with the onions and peppers. It's going to be served. That's definitely one of those souvenir items. I bet you can't eat it twice. That's going to be at the Let's Eat Cleveland over in again center field. So moving to Cleveland Kraut over in right field. We've got the All-Star Reuben, so kind of our tribute to local Slimans. Here we go with a beautiful corned beef with Thousand Island and the kraut from Cleveland Kraut. Cleveland Kraut, another one of our local sponsors. I actually kind of watched them over the years grow when they started from the incubator right on Carnegie. So that's really cool to see them get incubate to the point where here's Cleveland. I think that's one of our strengths as a city too. Is when we as a culinary city, I think we embrace each other. We help each other come along. So I came back and I saw them have a stand, and that was one of the coolest things I've seen since I've been back. So to see their success and their crowd is outstanding. So perfect match right there, match in heaven is the All-Star Rally Reuben. Moving down here, we're back into the center field, right? Let's Eat. So you can see that's gonna be a big stand for us. It's gonna be right when you walk in, right field gates, the center field. Here's the chicken shawarma and the artisanal gyro. Okay, so chicken shawarma, we've got your marinated chicken thigh, your tzatziki sauce, then you've got your cucumbers and your tomatoes on nice pita bread. Then you've got the artisanal gyro. That one's really cool. If you guys get really close to that, you're going to notice that's flank steak wrapped around lamb. So we've got kind of the best of both worlds right there. Thinly sliced. It's going to be on the flat top right there for you guys. But that is one of the show items for sure this All-Star game.